The direct heir of the popular M-Class SUVs, Mercedes-Benz GLE 2022 is again preparing for an update. A tool in absentia with BMW X forces you to modify the car more often than you might like, but just a year after the current generation car entered the market, crossovers with light camouflage in the area of bumpers and optics are already moving along the roads. It is easy to guess that the Germans have already begun preparations for updating the car in the middle of the production cycle, and that we are talking about SUVs of the 2022 model year. This work definitely does not become the result of an obsessive desire to simply retouch the headlights once again or change the plastic of the bumpers. The goal of any modern car upgrade is to replace the filling, which ages much faster than 10-15 years ago. New technologies give large format displays with impressive graphics, and onboard systems are getting closer to the point of full automation of their work. The rivalry of major brands reaches the level of trifles when consumers are trying to attract an additional million light beams in adaptive optics or a multimedia system that takes over more and more functions from the most powerful computers. In the case of the Germans from Mercedes, it is also a constant tireless work to improve powertrains, which, as you know, should not lag behind the rapidly tightening European emission standards. All these are still approximate, but already beginning to take shape changes that will definitely affect the Mercedes-Benz GLE SUVs of the 2022 model year. Photos of Mercedes GLE crossovers with camouflage hiding the new contours of the front and rear headlights have already been uploaded to the network. The camouflage film was also seen on the bumpers, and the designers completely cover the radiator grille with a temporary overlay, apparently intending to offer some new design of the most noticeable element of the front of the car. It should be understood that the developers are aiming not only at aesthetic changes of their cars. In the hybrid era, aerodynamics began to acquire great importance, because it allows cars with electronic extras to add kilometers of autonomous mileage, and their number is today one of the most important indicators when comparing competitor hybrids. By the way, the capabilities of infotainment software will also be compared, so in the new GLE, multimedia will be guaranteed to be replaced with a more advanced system. In the current engine range of the Mercedes-Benz GLE 2022 SUV, inline 6-cylinder turbocharged units are presented, which will definitely remain at the disposal of the restyled version of the car. All of them come with electrification, so after the update, emissions figures should become lower, and mileage, a little more. The V-biturbo status motors will also remain in the engine line, which can get additional horsepower. As for the modification with a rechargeable hybrid, so far it remains 320 horsepower with a 2.0-liter diesel unit and a 31.2 kW battery, giving almost 100 kilometers of autonomous mileage. If you liked the video, you can always support me with a subscription or a like. Thank you and see you tomorrow.